and I was telling myself, fuck, do I really want a conspiracy theorist again for another 4 years on top of more conspiracy on top, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just don't want him talking about his dad's murder years ago. But he might be a good guy.
Yeah.
They're going crazy for him, look.
Bobby has run
so what I'm saying though is, I've heard he's a conspiracy nut. Not just from you, but from everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I hear him talk. My dad, do we really want to hear about the grass we know again, right?
Had he been allowed
That kind of
enter the
thing.
Democrat
But you made me think
he would
it's not what
beaten Joe
people are
Biden,
making
but
it to be. But he is a conspiracy nut, but he could be for good.
They put up rules
right?
I've never seen before.
Because already I got judgmental. Already I got judgmental. I was like, fuck, dude, no way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad enough Trump's already making me feel like, do I really want to hear about the wall for another 4 years?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of getting burnt down on it. But that also comes from watching the other party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. You have to be careful.
And unfortunately,
but when JFK Jr. came, like, fuck, conspiracy nut.
Right.
You know?
And unfortunately, the wall just happens to be the most important thing right now. So it's the biggest talking point. It's the biggest thing.
Yeah, right.
Unfortunately, because he's talking about it because it is the number one, that in the economy.
Yeah, right.
Although it's hard to say, it really is, because really we expected this. And look, if we go back in time 4 years ago, we all expected this. In the middle of COVID, we're like, shit, whenever this COVID thing ends, people are going to want their money back. Shit's going to go way up in price.
Right,
no matter how good, it looks like the economy is doing great because the stock market's doing good. All of a sudden we got more oil and stuff, but who knows? It's really hard to tell. But look at our debt, way up, prices way up, families living paycheck to paycheck. It's never a good sign. Houses can't sell.
Milk's gone up.
Yeah, right. Rent is ready to fuck up. People can't buy a house. People can't sell their house.
It's getting bad.
So it's like there's a mix. The rich people are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. Is what's happening. And you're getting the middle class is going away.
Yep.
You're gonna have half the country depend on the damn government.
That's crazy. Is Eric and Tobin, believe it or not, Eric and Tobin said that shit 2014, 2015. I swear to God, on everything I love.
My dad was
Tobin. Go ahead.
I was saying my dad was. I remember sitting in his car. He was saying that when I was like 13 years old. Hell.
Wow.
He's like, yeah, you can't. If the middle class is gone, this country's gonna be like Mexico, a third world country.
And that's what my
powerful rich people doing whatever they want, and then just the poor.
Right. And that's what Brother Tobin said to me. He goes, Kool-Aid. We call it Kool-Aid too. He's like, Tiger, Kool-Aid. He will say, there's not going to be no more middle class. It's either going to be rich or poor.
Yep.
They're erasing the middle class. They're having either going to be rich or poor. And that's what Donald Trump, when he becomes president, he's going to make this country, bring this economy back.
Yeah.
He knows business.
Look, they're dividing everything else. Race, money, everything. Dividing people by whatever.
Right.
Next is going to be we're going backwards in class warfare. Whether you're rich or poor, it's going to be crazy. And it's going toward, if you're rich, you get certain access to certain things, but if you're poor, you're out, your ass out. You don't have the money for that, or you don't have the resources for that. Do certain. It's hard to explain. It's the same things that rich people do. They'll have access to more things.
Yeah, right.
Because of it,
Yeah, right.
Like for example, I mean, like part of the Green New Deal thing. If they do the gas, they're talking about the gas allowance. Right now, rich people will be able to trap penalties and more gas, whatever. They'll be able to go out more because they have the money to do it. Where you're going to trap people who don't have money in 15-minute cities and shit.
Right. Yeah, I always thought to myself, like, it's crazy, man, because, like, it's like, you can't play Russian roulette with people's lives. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for Trump, 1,000%. I voted for Obama. I didn't know shit about Obama, that he was black. I voted for change. A lot of people just want to vote for change. A lot of people don't even care who they're voting for. They just want to change. Some people just don't want to deal with the fact of knowing, do you really want to hear a conspiracy, or do you really want to hear about the wall for another 4 years? Do you really want to hear about this wall, this, that, immigrants, and all that? And then I'm all for Trump socks, Trump hats, and some more shit. But I tell myself, and I voted for Trump the last time. I voted for him the first time. I rooted for him. Sorry, I rooted for him the first time because I couldn't vote because I was on probation. But I voted for him. I rooted for him, and he won. I was on my back at Mercy Ceylon Hospital on my back with respiratory failure. You know what I'm saying? I watched him get inaugurated. I said, my exact words were like, the son of a bitch did it. The son of a bitch did it. I didn't think he was gonna win because it wasn't your common politician.
Right.
He wasn't in politics.
Right.
He was a rich guy that just come down the escalator. And just like Obama said a couple days ago, but do you really want to hear about this coming down this escalator thing over and over? Yes, I do, because that's what he did. That's his vision.
Yeah.
He came down and he wanted to make things right. Just like Obama made things right in his time. See, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm none of that. I am the right guy for the job. I'm independent. Fuck, you heard it yourself when I went to go vote. When they robbed Donald Trump last year. Or, excuse me, 4 years ago. With Obama. You heard the lady tell you in Solano County Clerk when we went to go do our voting at the voting registration. She goes, actually, they got you down as independent. I'm like, yeah, I don't put, I go, right, I don't put nothing down. I go for the right guy for the job.
Yeah.
Obama, right guy for the job. Twice I voted for him. Second time I didn't vote for him because I was in jail, but the first time I voted for him. And I didn't know shit about Obama. That he was black. That's the only reason why I voted for him, because he was black. Swear to God.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My dad watched him, and I watched him get inaugurated when I was living on Napa Street in Vallejo, California, many moons ago.
Right.
And my dad said, I remember my dad's words right then and there. He said, "You did it. You made it, son. It's not gonna get no blacker than that." He goes, "Your kind of black, son? Your kind of black? That's the darkest it's gonna get in the White House. Ain't gonna get no blacker than that nigga right there, right?"
Yeah.
Oh, that's what my dad said. He goes, "But he did it, and he is black. The first black African American president, Barack Obama." And I voted for him not because fuck he could have put. When I become president, I'm gonna blow up the world. I'm gonna blow up Ukraine. I'm gonna blow up this guy. I'm gonna drop an atomic bomb on somebody. And I still would have been a part of that and voted for him. Why? Because I didn't know shit about him or what his politics or what his beliefs was. They said he was black. That's why I voted for him. And I ain't afraid to admit it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an honest man. Now, fast forward, right now, that's what's gonna, I feel that's how Donald Trump's getting robbed. Because people don't want to vote for just what they want to vote for. Some people just like to live through the fact that they've lived through change.
Right.
There's a lot of people in this world that are getting old, and they want to see something great happen again in life before they take their last breath. Some people just want to live through the fact of change.
Right.
The first woman president, they're trying to make and I'm not against it, or trying to make it's going to be an African American woman. The first woman of the president of the United States is going to be an African American woman. I guarantee it. If Hillary Clinton didn't get it, Harris will. I just hope she don't right now.
Right.
Maybe 5 years from now, 10 years from now, she might be a good president. Fuck, she's from California. I'm from California. Born and raised in California. Northern California. So
does being
I don't know nothing about Kamala Harris. So all of a sudden I'm watching her campaign. I'm watching her rally. And I'm listening to everything you had told me.
Yeah.
And my feeling's still the same. Might be a good president one day.
Right.
Just not right now.
I was saying, I don't know because I'm not black, but does it count that she's Jamaican and Indian, Hindu Indian?
She's not black.
Does that, yeah, and then also her Jamaican side of her family owned slaves.
She's a traitor.
Does that count?
I'm gonna tell you, she can count herself as black if she was doing that from the very beginning before she even ordered the ladder. In my opinion, if you was claiming you black before, you black now.
Yeah.
Okay? I've always maintained I was black. I'm black already. The government put that. I didn't even put that. I'm gonna keep it real. Back in the 90s, I didn't know what they were doing when they asked you, what do you identify yourself as? I said, I'm black.
Yeah.
Why not? The government says I'm black. I'm black.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I'm not just black. I'm white and black. See, growing up, I used to think that shit was cool.
Yeah.
I swear to God I did. My sister still does that to this day.
Yeah.
And that's her wishes.
Yeah.
Not mine. That's her wishes.
Right.
Not mine.
Right.
Because, I swear to God, if I didn't know no better, that's stereotyping somebody by being stereotyping somebody being racist without being racist, talking about the government.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think about that then because I'm a kid, I'm a teenager. My teenager is in the 90s. I'm an 80s baby.
Yeah.
So when I stood up in 7th and 8th grade and the teacher asked you, they did these little census things or your identity, what do you identify yourself as? Hey, and they did ask, and my reply was always, I'm black. Why? Because in America, in the United States of America, if you're not 100% white, and if you're mixed black and white, if you're not 100% white, you're black. You're black.
Yeah.
They always put you down as black.
Yeah.
If you're not full-fledged 100% white, you are mixed or you're something else. Or if you're black and white, you black, not white. Now, I never saw a problem with that. Okay, yeah, I'm black. There is a problem with it. You feel me? I didn't realize that in the 90s. I went around in teenager years like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm black, and I am black. All my life I'm black. My license says I'm black. I'm black. My paperwork says I'm black. I'm black. But I'm not just black. I'm mixed. I'm white and black. See, I used to think that shit was cool.
Right.
Nigga, I'm just being honest here. I'm not trying to say I'm against my people. Listen, hear me out.
Yeah.
I used to think that shit was cool. And the more I got older, after I heard my dad say so many times how he's gonna always honor his mama, my daddy, when his dad died, and I'm gonna say how he died, my dad did not go to the funeral. My aunties did. My dad didn't, because he didn't know him. He left when my dad was 6. Talking about my grandfather, who I never met in life, named Bebop, my dad's dad.
Right.
My dad, may he rest in peace, his exact words was, I asked him, when I lived in the Groves Apartments, I said, Pop, he go, hey, whoop, Tiger, son. Tiger, you know what I'm saying? Son. My dad died. Junior. My dad died. So, Pop, your dad? Yeah, my dad died. He died today. He said, oh, Pop, I didn't know your dad was... I didn't know. He never talked about it. I said, you going to the funeral? Hell no. I'm honoring my mama. He always told my auntie that. So, fast forward, my way of honoring my mama is this. I never realized it. Me saying I'm just black, and I'm black on my license, and I'm black on my paper, and I'm just black, and I like being black. I wouldn't change it for the world. But nigga, I'm not just black. I'm white too. I'm mixed. I'm black and white. I'm gonna honor my mama. My mama got something to do with this body. You feel me? Just as much as my daddy do. So, to the government, because they see you, if you're not 100% white, you black. Hold on, nigga. I'm also white.
Right.
My mama's white. My grandparents is white. My grandfather fought in World War II. I'm gonna honor my grandparents. I'm gonna honor my mama's side. Because I used to think that shit was cool. I never really seen it as a problem until I got older. You know what I'm saying? Because I put down, which I think black. I always put down black. I've been putting down black all my life. The last 10 years, I've been putting down mixed. Nigga,
Yeah.
Nigga, I swear to God I have.
Yeah.
Because, nigga, my mama got something to do with this body.
Right.
And that's the government doing that. Because it was raised in an era like that.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to, change things. But the way they're changing it now, I'll take the 90s era any day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'd rather keep saying I'm black. Now they want to make you transgender and some more shit. It's okay and all this. No, hell no.
People are trying to change the race, everything.
Yeah. They're making it crazy now, so I'd rather take the 90s any day. But hold on, though. I'm gonna honor my mama. So, when I talk about this Trump thing, it's like this. Kamala might be a good president, but people just want to live through change.
Yeah.
That's what people just want to do, is live through change. You know what I'm saying? People just want to live through change. Some people don't even care who they're voting for. They just want to say before they take their last breath, I lived through that era. I remember when that happened.
Right.
Something big happened before I took my last breath.
Right.
Not saying it's a bad thing, but it could be.
Right.
Because just like I voted for Obama and didn't know shit about him, but he's black and I voted for him, same thing with Kamala Harris. They don't, now Biden's gone.
I was going to say.
Snatch him out. Oh, this is a great thing. It's Kamala. It's Kamala.
I was just going to say that, that Biden's gone. Trump is a stale old man who's just old. He's phased out. We're moving, the world's moving forward. Even Obama said that You know,
Right.
some old people take a little bit to catch up. You know, they're making Trump look like he's phased out. Everything he believes in, we don't believe in no more.
Wow.
He's in the past.
Just like that.
Because like, I look at his age and everything. Like, he grew up in that time period. Now we don't live like that no more. Even Obama said sometimes it's time to move forward. But,
Yeah, and he's right. And he's right. But
maybe we need more traditional values because of. I mean, not that bad values, but I'm
Yeah.
saying going back to God. I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
As far as that goes, but, because that comes with it too. It's moving forward. We want to move forward into science and everything instead of God now because, well, we kind of have to keep up with the world. But
you can't leave God
it's
out
hard
of it
to
either.
explain.
You can't leave God out of it.
either. Yeah.
You're right about that. And you know what? And
Because
that's
God grades that science.
It's like we're Trump supporters,
Right.
And we're always for the right
Shit,
person.
ain't downtown that way.
Yeah, we're always for the right people for the job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know I don't ever.
But I like to listen to both sides.
Yeah, I like to listen to both sides too. And Kamala Harris might be a good president, and she most likely will be a good president one day in life. I just think it's dangerous to have her president now.
Now at this period,
Where the
we're in
whole
2.5
world's
wars.
on. Yes.
True.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying
Yeah,
that.
there were 2.5 wars. You put a woman, and we're not supposed to be scared of no tyrants or dictators, but right now when the world's literally on fire by nature and human beings,
Right.
the last thing you want to do is put a woman in there.
All
Then
right.
times that by 10, a woman that would be the first in history, and a color woman in there. Arab countries are going to rise for war. Now, yes, we don't buy down a tyrant, and that'll be a beautiful thing. I would love to say I lived through the time of a woman being the first African American president on this planet. I would love to live to say I lived through that time. Or Harris time.
Let's take the last 8 years, okay?
Yeah.
Let's take the last 8 years of example, right? Okay, Trump's presidency and